Hey guys, welcome back. Okay, so we have a lot of stuff we have to do in this episode, so we're gonna try and fit as much as possible and see what we can do. It feels like forever since we've done an episode for this series. I think it's because we're working on so many different kinds of series on this channel. But I wanted to first introduce the name of Mr. Statue. Now, as you guys remember, the rules of the contest was that you had to post your name idea before this past Sunday, and then the comment with the most likes became his name, or was chosen for his name. So the top comment was Cyclops Bob by Ripjaws. So his name will be on this sign, and we'll actually be moving Mr. Statue. Actually, I should call him by his new name, Cyclops Bob. We'll be moving him into the new dimension because I actually made the portal in between this video and the last video. I actually did quite a lot, so I'm going to be trying to give you a little background of what I've done so far. But don't you worry, those that those that did not win will have a chance to name the next statue or the next couple statues, because Cyclops Bob actually has tons of brothers and sisters. I think we looked and he is at least around 7 or 8. So I'm sure we'll have other opportunities to name his brothers and sisters. So don't you worry. We'll have another contest as soon as we get another statue. But first, I wanted to show you the new weapon I made, which is actually the Azurite Blade. And I actually made these after I made the portal because, as I think I told you guys, I wanted to finish the portal first before I started working on anything else in terms of crafting stuff with fragments. So I made this, and I can just quickly show you how you make it. It's actually pretty easy. It's a little expensive, a little on the expensive side, I'd say. It does 44 damage and 2,000 uses. Here is the crafting recipe. You have to build Azurite gems and then build the Azurite gems and crafting table into Azurite chunks, and then it uses 2 Azurite chunks. So if you add that up, it's a tad expensive, but I thought it was worth it because we are constantly needing to find stronger weapons if we want to still do relatively well against these new mobs. And I've actually haven't been in this new dimension, so we'll probably be setting it up during this episode, and then the next episode, which will probably be it'll be coming up soon, we'll be exploring that dimension as well. I can't believe how fast we're going. We're going so fast through these dimensions. Mr. Cadillion actually is having a little party. Hopefully he will be in the next dimension, so he can be our roommate in there as well. But we'll see how that goes. But we'll let him be. He actually is waiting for another friend. I don't know where he went. There were like 4 of them in there before. They seemed to disappear. But so I'm actually kind of hoping that this new dimension will not be as, I guess, focused on floating islands, because I'm kind of getting tired of those, to be honest. Because it's very dangerous trying to explore, especially with guys like the Quarry and the Ferric, which is the Ferric, if you guys don't remember, is those green guys that run really fast at me, or they almost ram into me, it seems. And I'm hoping that we don't see something like that in this new dimension, because those guys are kind of a lot to handle. This is the new dimension portal, by the way. We're actually going to have to find a place to expand to put more portals because we're running out of space. But we've got a quite collection. First, before we go in there, though, I want to make sure we have enough supplies. I think we should be good on most things. I just want to double check. I kind of wish I could enchant my ruby pickaxe, because it's actually pretty useful. I think one of you, I remember seeing in the comments, was saying that it's mostly used in the overworld. But actually, I find it kind of, I can definitely see why, because it definitely mines things like crazy fast. Way faster than like the ruby pickaxe, which is what we were trying to use before. So let's see, I'm gonna eat this. We're gonna see if we have any extra food anywhere. Okay, so we actually have a ton of meat, so actually we might be fine. I actually might go and make a quick pick, or axe, I should say, so that we can... oh, that's right. I totally forgot that we just can use the pickaxe. I forgot. So we can use that to get some more wood for this new dimension, because I think those... I think there was like a stack and a half about in that chest. That's pretty much all we have left. So I see an unknown Pokemon, I think. I think so. I'm pretty sure that's unknown. Okay, well first let's go in and check on the sugarcane. I think it should be fine. I haven't actually checked it in a while. And I actually have been on the, playing, getting this episode ready for a little bit, so it's possible that there are some that have grown a little bit. Let's go check. But this will be a good point to give the question of the day. I actually chose this question after seeing a movie. I know a lot, some of you actually aren't as interested in movies, but the movie I saw was World War Z, and it was actually, I'm sure some of you know, it's based off of a book, and the book has, I'm actually interested in, if any of you guys have read it, would you recommend it to someone? Because I'm actually possibly interested in maybe reading it, but beside that point, the question that, well, World War Z, in case you guys don't know, is about zombie apocalypse, kind of. I guess that's the closest description. That's short. But it brought me to the idea of the question of the day, and I thought this one was kind of fun. And this is actually going to be one of the first questions that I think I am not going to personally answer. And it is, how would you survive a zombie apocalypse? I think if I had to answer it, I'd probably say that I think it depends on the situation that that comes about, because different things would have to occur. Like, for example, if I was in like a bigger city, for example, I would have to try and use different survival tactics than, for example, if I was trying to survive in the countryside or something like that. So that's going to be the question of the day. As I said, I'm going to pretty much do questions of the day on this series, because I think it's right to do questions of the days on this series, and I'm also going to continue on the DSX series. But this was like the founding series that I did, and I think it deserves to continue doing the question of the day. So that will be the question of the day for that. And I'm actually, like I said, I'm going to be continuing. Oh, by the way, I didn't actually say this. The minigame series, which the first episode was actually just like a test, or like, I guess it was actually kind of like for the anniversary of the channel. But it actually did remarkably well. It seemed like you guys enjoyed it, so I'm actually planning on continuing on doing that every Monday. We played Blitz survival games, in case you guys didn't see, and a couple of you suggested, but if you guys are interested in suggesting other mini games for us to play in that series, please go over to that video and leave a comment suggesting a mini game, and you might see it in the future. But I actually really enjoyed that. I didn't expect us to do that well, but turned out, I guess I wasn't so out of practice as I originally thought. Let's see. I can't believe how fast this mines. It's ridiculous. Okay, I think we're ready. I just needed a little wood. There we go. Okay, let's just quickly eat. Okay, let's go. We're gonna go back to our house, and then we will be going into this new dimension. Where is our house, by the way? I think it's over here. Oh yeah, that's right. I was like, where's my waypoint? I disabled it, that's right, I forgot. There we go. And if you guys notice, we have nice fancy thumbnails now. I was working on that most of this past weekend, so that's why I wasn't as on top of responding to comments, and so I apologize for that. But there will be. I'm going to try and continue to do small changes to the channel as we move along. Probably there'll be some additional changes that will be taking effect probably this coming weekend. I like to just let you know that we will be doing the minigame on Monday, and then the DSX series is going to continue on Tuesdays. Wednesdays we do not have a video, and then Thursdays, and then for now Fridays are going to be for this series. Let's see, where are we? Oh, great. Oh, I was going to say, are those quarries? Oh, crap. Okay. So actually this is a pretty good spot. We're actually spawned on ground for the first time. Yay. That's just... I think what we're going to do is we're just going to build our house. Because I have no idea what kind of mobs spawn around here. Let's see... There we go. There are a lot of trees. Okay. Let's see. We'll start building it now, I guess. And then, as usual, I'll always I'll renovate this a little bit to make it look a little more fancy. But for now, we'll just make a makeshift home. And I guess while we're building this, we can do the game showcase for today. Now this game is actually a little different than what I'm usually showcasing, because normally I showcase games that I've actually played, or I've had friends recommend, or even you guys recommended one or two of them. But this one is a little different. This one's called Planescape Torment, and it's actually a game that I have been wanting to play for a while. I just haven't had the time. It's a little different from most games that you see out today, too, as well. Holy crap, what is that? Oh my gosh. I do not want to get hit by that, because that's probably even stronger than my sword. Pretty sure that's the one for this dimension. Yeah, it is. Wow, we got 2 from him, though. Okay. But yeah, so Planescape Torment came out in the late 1990s. And in case you guys are new, I showcase a game per episode for this series. And I'm actually going to change it to peaceful, just so we don't have to worry about mobs for a second. And I showcase a game every episode, and normally I try and focus on games that are or have been around for a while. Normally they came out late mid 90s to early 2000s, because a lot of people don't actually know about the games. Well, there's some of them probably that you guys have heard of, but on the most part they haven't been seen or haven't been mainstream for a while. So this one is called Planescape Torment, as I said, and it came out in late 1999, and it's a lot different than most games because it's very dialogue, I guess, emphasized, because they even said that if they converted the story in the game, or the dialogue in the game, that it would be a 5,000 page book. So that should show how much dialogue. It's a role-playing game, but it's also has like those story elements, so it's a very interesting combination. I don't really know any other games that are like it, and it's very highly reviewed, or I guess highly praised for its story, and it's very highly reviewed by critics and stuff like that. So as usual, I'll leave it in the description, or a trailer for it in the description. As I believe that it's only available through Good Old Games. I do not think it's available through Steam anymore, or I don't think it actually has been. It's a typically old game, and so I'd check at Good Old Games first if you're interested on purchasing it. But apart from that, I guess we're done with that. And if you guys have any suggestions for game showcases, please message me them, and you might see them in a future video, as I already said. But let's just build this house. It's so much easier to build a house when we don't have to worry about mobs constantly trying to kill us. Let's see. There we go. I think this is funny. This is purple. I wonder what the next one is, because I think they're running out of colors. There we go. But yeah, so back to what we were talking about, the let's see, let's just get rid of that for a second. So we were talking about the mini game, and I was actually really surprised, because normally I haven't played it in a while, or a PvP game in a while. Besides like some odd games that I played with a couple of you. So it was a little surprising that we did so well. I wasn't expecting that at all. The server that I usually played on when I did play PvP a lot actually was a lot larger than that. I used to play on a Hunger Games server. If you guys are interested, feel free to message me and I'll send you the IP for it. But it was very different, because the Blitz survival game only has max of 24 people in each match, and the Hunger Games, or the survival games that I played on, had a max count of 120 people per match. So it was a lot different gameplay, because a lot of, like, I think 50 people, when the game is fully full, die in like the first couple minutes. And then, like, it's up to, like, the last 25 to 30, depending on how many people die at the beginning, to survive the rest of the game. And some of the games last, like, normally lasts around 60 minutes, so it's also a lot longer than that Blitz survival game that we played on Monday. But it was a very interesting. I was really surprised that we did that well, especially when I'm sure you guys remember at the beginning of the video where we had that that large killing spree. That was kind of funny. I think we'll just add a roof to this, and then we'll stop it here for today. I'm trying to make these videos a little shorter for you guys, because I know some of you messaged me that you prefer these shorter videos, because it gives you it's easier for you guys to watch. So I'm going to try and make these videos around 20 minutes. If you guys actually do want to see longer videos, please let me know in the comments. As always, I always take your suggestions and try to use them to improve the content on this channel. But let's just finish making this roof. Actually, we'll just stop it there. We'll just finish it over here, because I'll probably edit this a little bit to make it look a little more like a house, instead of just, I don't even know what this is supposed to be. Let's see. It's a good thing we have so much of this Twilight Stone, because we can make tons of houses. This is going to be, let's see, our 4th house. I think that's right, yeah. I wonder, this is going to probably be, I don't even know how or what I'm going to build for this house. We'll have to just see. I normally just wing it and see how it turns out. So let's go back in here. Actually, you know what? We can just probably end it here. So I would like to thank you guys for watching. Like and comment if you want. And the question of the day is, how will you survive a zombie apocalypse? trailer for Planescape Torment is in the description, and I'll see you guys next time. Adios.